What's up everyone, my name is Rodrigo, aka Boogie702, and in today's video we're going to be doing some panning photography with the Nikon D5600. Now this is going to be my first time doing them with this camera, the D5600, but I've done panning shots, rolling shots with my D5500, which is pretty much the same camera as this. The only difference between the two is that this has a built-in time-lapse mode. Other than that, it's pretty much the same camera. Now it's gonna be a bit of a challenge because this camera only has 5 FPS, so you don't have that higher FPS like you do on a mirrorless camera or a full frame camera, but still, we're gonna get the shots. Because if you put in the work and really master your camera, you create whatever shot you want with this camera. All right, so enough of me talking, let's go get some panning shots. He's going way too slow. Oh, no way, I got that one. That was pretty cool. It was going too slow though. That doesn't create too much motion, but it's still, it's a panning shot. Dope, dope. I love the blue. Yeah, man, but just go out and shoot. Like I say this all the time. Just go out and shoot with whatever camera you have, because that's how you're gonna learn. That's how you're gonna get better as a photographer. By going out and shooting as much as possible. You're not gonna get better at photography by hoping that one day you're gonna get a more expensive camera and that's gonna make you a better photographer. That's not how it works. You gotta go out and shoot, put in the work, learn about compositions, learn about how to expose a photo. Believe me, you're gonna get better day by day. The more you do it, the more you're gonna get better at it. Let's try this way. Nice, that was pretty cool. Yeah, definitely, I suggest you start at probably 1/25th of a second. And then, once you start getting some shots in focus at that shutter speed and you start gaining some confidence, then, you start lowering your shutter speed. Just, go down to 1/20th, 1/15, that's where I'm at right now. Between 1/15th and 1/25, that's a pretty good shutter speed to, practice these panning shots. And once you get more experience, you want to lower that shutter speed even more, then go for it. But definitely start at 1/25th of a second. Now, one thing I want to tell you guys right away is with these older DSLRs, they weren't made to shoot through the live view. This is not a hybrid camera. This isn't a mirrorless camera. This is pretty old technology. So these older cameras were made to shoot through the viewfinder. Especially if you're gonna shoot moving subjects, any type of action, you definitely want to shoot through the viewfinder instead of the LCD. When it's something that's not moving, like if I have it set up on a tripod, then I'll use the live view. But if you're gonna do something like this, I definitely recommend you shoot through the viewfinder. No way. Oh, that Luxor sign is in focus, but I don't know. That looks pretty cool. Oh no, that actually looks really cool. I like that shot. We're definitely at a disadvantage with the lower frames per second that this camera shoots. We only got 5 FPS on this one. Again, it's not impossible to get these types of shots with a camera like this. That's why I'm making this video. So you go and try them out, because it's possible. You just got to put in the work, practice, practice, practice. But, once you start nailing those shots and building that confidence, it's going to be much easier. Just got to get an understanding of your camera and what settings to use. Here comes an ambulance. Damn, red car. All right, I just went through the shots I got of the ambulance right now. I thought I didn't get any of them focused, but this one's pretty close. But really what caught my attention was the guy in the red car. He's looking straight at me. That's pretty funny. While I got the panning shot in the background of the ambulance. That was pretty cool, something interesting. I want to try it from here, because with the people walking in the foreground, it's gonna make it a more interesting image. But here, I definitely need like a bus or something, because the car is just gonna be too low. So the people are gonna cover it up. I'm gonna try 1/10. still bright at f11. We'll do f13. All right, this is pretty funny. This escort truck right here, I got a panning shot of one of these early on when I started with photography, and I got reported for it. People got offended. Did I get it? Oh yeah, I got it. That's funny. Yeah, I posted a shot like this on IG, like it had to have been like 2019. And yeah, they reported me for it. They took it down. I got shadow banned. And really with these panning shots, what you're trying to do is you're trying to match the speed of the vehicle you're trying to capture. Now, again, it's gonna be a lot of trial and error, but that's really what you wanna do, is just match the speed of the car. You know, like I said, once you practice this enough, you start getting the hang of it, it's gonna be much easier. And you start messing around with different shutter speeds. All right, that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. And thank you guys so much for always showing me love and support. You know, again, I greatly appreciate it. And like I always say, just go out and shoot as much as possible. You know, master your camera. Because if you can master a little old DSLR like this and just do everything with it, believe me, when you get your first mirrorless camera, it's gonna be so easy. Like I said in my first video I did with this camera, the Nikon Z6 II, I said it almost feels like I'm using a cheat code, how easy it is. Because, you know, this has IBIS 14 FPS compared to this one. Again, it's not impossible to get the same shots I get with this camera, but it just takes a little bit more work. And if you put in the time and effort, you know, and really master this camera, it's just gonna make you such a better photographer that once you get your first mirrorless camera, you're gonna kill it. Believe me. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.